So this is my own personal review of why I choose or have chosen AMP Futures many years ago when I first started trading. And before I actually started trading, I was looking around, but I wanted to trade and use NinjaTrader at the time. And both of AMP Future and NinjaTrader, I could use them together as a package. And today you can't. They've severed ties with one another many years ago. And I'm still able to use both, meaning AMP Futures as my broker and NinjaTrader as my platform of choice, because I'm grandfathered in. Okay, they gave the opportunity. If you still wanted to use AMP, you can still use AMP and use NinjaTrader together. Now, if I go and sever my ties with AMP, then that's going to sever my ties from doing business with them going forward as a broker. Okay, so as long as I'm currently using or have been using for many years the two together, I'm fine. Now, new individuals or traders out there that are looking for a broker or platform, I'll say this: I'm going to give you reasons why I still believe AMP is a very good broker of choice. I'm going to give you several reasons why and let you know. Again, this is based on my own personal review, but again, if you're looking to trade and use NinjaTrader, then you're going to have to look elsewhere. And I will let you know that Interactive Broker is a valid choice just as well. They are a top broker as well. Now, of course, you want to find and be using one that is a regulated broker. And when it comes to trading futures, if any broker is in the business, okay, of offering the opportunity or services of trading futures, then they're all regulated because they have to. They're governed, okay, by the CFTC. That's the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. So they have to be regulated, okay. That's a U.S. government agency that regulates, the services that are they regulate the U.S. derivative markets in a sense, okay, and make sure that these companies, including futures, make sure that these companies that are in business to offering the services as a futures broker, that they are, doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, they're doing that. Make sure that they are 100% legit. Making sure that they are following with them government regulations when it comes to being a valid futures broker. Okay, so AMP Futures, number one, is a regulated broker. Number two, they offer a variety of different data feeds that you can trade with. As you can see here, I'm actually on the website right now, ampfutures.com. If you see here, they offer CQG. CQG to me is probably one of the best data feed, market data feeds to go with. They offer TT for those that use TT or Rhythmic, and their new one, which they've started offering a few months back, which is a Teton, I believe it's called. But another big reason why I truthfully feel like AMP is one of the better or best options for trading futures as a broker, they offer a variety of different platforms in which you can use them as a broker with other trading platforms. And they offer, some of these platforms are free of use, okay? And a lot of you individuals out there that may be trying to find a solid broker, okay? Most people are looking at over on the internet trying to find someone, or online trying to find a broker that, number one, is they're trying to find an inexpensive or cheap broker that they can use, all right? One where they can, where their money or their capital is being protected, all right? Of course, when we are putting money into an account, we want to make sure that we feel secure where we're putting our funds at or parking our money at, for one, and that when we trade, that we're getting, paid out or can take payouts without having to go through the hoops and hurdles of trying to get our money after trading and being profitable when we have money sitting in the account. And they're solid, okay? I haven't heard any bad news and never have about AMP. Some people complain about the customer service, but I mean, you're going to have your little tidbits of issues from here, there, and everywhere when it comes to companies or brokers, whatever the case is. So one person may be dissatisfied with this service or the next service from broker to broker. So you have to feel your way and decide which broker makes more sense to you. But when it comes to a complete package, I think AMP Futures is probably one of the better options. I'm not sponsored by them in any kind of way or affiliated with them, but I just wanted to let you know, the broker of choice that I use when it comes to trading futures. Now, They offer a variety of different platforms. I know a lot of you individuals out there may be coming from or have experience using some of these platforms like Sierra Charts, Metatrader 5, Tradingview. The list goes on as you scroll down. And if you click on each one of these, then it gives you more information about the charting platform and what you can, the features you can use, with the platform, and just basically how you can still use that platform and AMP as a choice of broker. So, and then it has some free options as well. If you click on that, and then it filters out the or filters in the platforms that you can use. Now, if you go back to the homepage here, as you can see here, so right here you can see they will match or beat any commission quote. Send them an email. Let them know what you're currently paying in commission fees. On each turn, meaning it's round turn fees are involved. That means that when you either buy or sell or close, that's a round turn. Okay. So let them know what you're currently paying for fees, and they're going to know if basically, probably know what other brokers are charging for trading fees. Okay, so you can let them know. They can look into it, let you know what they can do for you if you choose to use them or come over and use them as a broker. But again, they are a great broker to use. Let's go back to the homepage here. And what I'm going to show you now is, again, we already looked at the number of variety of platforms, talked about how they can basically stating that they can beat any commission quote. But of course, you have to think logically speaking, like they pretty much know what other brokers are charging. We can go over and we click on up here at top where it says margins. Now, anyone who doesn't know about margins are just basically the fees that are involved, or the fee that's involved per contract that you need to put into your account or have in your account to be able to trade per contract. So if you're interested in trading the micros, say the E-mini S&P 500 for $40 a contract. That's all it is. Lots of brokers charge more than that. Some typically charge at least $50 a contract, and then some are a lot more than that, depending on the actual broker. But they have low margins to start trading with. Okay, that's another reason why I personally recommend them. And I'm doing this review today because of their margins are low. You trade the E-minis, okay, which is a step up from the micros. All right, you can see here the difference between the micro E-mini and the full-on E-mini. It's 10 times the margin, okay, but still, to trade the E-minis at $40 or the E-mini S&P 500 at $400 per contract is still a lot lower than most brokers. And then you can just scroll down and see the day trading margins. Okay, again, this is the amount you need per contract to be able to trade. So if I want to trade 2 contracts, say for example, on the E-mini S&P 500, I have to have a minimum of at least $800 in my account. To trade the micro E-mini S&P 500, I have to have at least $80 in my account. Okay, and then moving on, because as you scroll down, those are the equities up top there. You have currencies. Moving on down to some of the commodities down below. So anyways, you can just go to the homepage, ampfutures.com, go up top and use some of the links they have above. Okay, contract specifications. It just basically breaks down by contract or market what the tick value is. As you can see here, the micros are 10 times less than the actual full-on E-minis. But I recommend people who are just getting their feet wet and putting money into their brokerage account after they have went through and understand how to trade correctly, which I talk about in multiple videos. Start off with the micros. Get your feet wet. Still prove to yourself, coming out of demo and simulation, that you can still be profitable and consistent. And then give it a go or give it a shot trying with your live account if you choose to go with AMP. But this right here just shows you by contract specification what the tick values are for each contract. Now, lots of people always ask, okay, what are their market data fees? It depends what exchanges are you going to trade, in specific which markets. You could go with the CME bundle, okay? So basically, like the CBOT, say for example, in the NYMEX and the CME, they all fall under the CME, okay? So if you want to trade all CME markets, the CME bundle, using CQG, it'd be $30 a month, okay? So almost $40 a month. Rhythmic $39, and then TT is $40. Or if you're just interested in, like, say for example, only wanting to trade, and that's level 2, okay, depth of market. If you only want to trade level 1, which is top of the book, just the CME markets, which is primarily just the indices, you could do so with $3. It's just on the market data fee is only going to be $3 a month. That's it. Simply that, okay? Or if you want to trade, say for example, top of the book, level 1 market data, CME bundle for $10 a month, that's going to give you access to the CME markets or instruments just as well as the CBOT and the NYMEX as well. Okay, so you can come over here again, go to client info up here, and you'll see where it says exchange data feeds. Click on that, and that's going to show you a breakdown of the different exchanges. Okay, not just here in the States or here in the United States, but also globally just as well. So again, these are the market data fees and their costs for trading the different variety of exchanges as well. Okay, again, this is for individuals that are here in the United States. I can't speak on individuals that are outside of the States, okay, that may live abroad. AMP did have a global market brokeraging service, a division. I'm not sure if they are still are in business to be able to service globally or not, so you may want to contact them and ask. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but if you are a United States citizen and you live here in the States, and you're looking for a good broker, you want to definitely maybe try AMP out. Okay, just give them a shot. You never know, or at least what I should say is that do your homework to see your own review. Okay, do some homework to see kind of like if you got 2 or 3 brokers you're looking at, do the pros and cons, see which one works for you. So okay, so when it comes to the exchange market data fees, once again, relatively inexpensive depending on the markets you're looking to actually trade. We're going to look at a cost calculator just from a general or perspective because AMP Futures does have one for individuals that are interested in looking to see what their commission fees, on proximity are going to be, or in a general ballpark area, what they'll be for the markets you actually are looking to trade. I'll show you that here in a quick second. But you have to put an application in and just make sure that you can get qualified and approved. The funding instructions right here. Funds withdrawal. I think I clicked on this, man. Did I? Account fees. Okay, here's a section for account fees. It just basically goes over the trading account fees. Covering just different topics, deposit options, fees that are involved. Let's see here, administrative fees. If there are any, if you do any of these services here, or whatever cases, or requests for any of these services. So these are some of the fees that you may incur if you are using AMP. So I'm just going to show you that, and you can click on that by going to client info and going down to account fees. So we looked at the exchange fees, account fees. Click on funds withdrawals if you're interested in taking funds. They also show you how to funding instructions about going about making a deposit into your actual trading account. Now, this is their all-in cost calculator. Okay, it pretty much, is going to give you a breakdown of what the cost would be to trade certain instruments or certain asset class or markets down below. But you have to go up here and configure it based upon your trading preference in a sense. Okay, are you a volume tier trader or flat trader? So if you're a volume say tier trader, like right here, okay, most people who are starting off who are beginner traders, trading a minimum equity deposit of at least $100. You have to have start and open an account. I believe it's at least with $100 to open an account with AMP. But I'm not 100% sure on that. It may only be $40 because of the micros now, and the E-mini or micro E-mini S&P 500 is only $40. But check with them. I'm not 100% sure since the micros came into the picture, but it could be where they do require a minimum equity deposit of at least $100 still, which is pennies on a dollar, right? I mean, just to being able to put an open account with $100, okay, to get you started, to at least have an account open when you're ready to start depositing funds into your account. But then you have to choose which data feed you're going to go with. So for me, like CQG, and then the platform of choice, the list of them are down here at the bottom. Then the trader, existing customers, so that would be like me, because I fall to the I'm grandfathered in. And then once you do that, you got to select the version if you're using their free version or full version, okay? And then you have to choose, your quarterly, semi-annually, lifetime. So if I just click on lifetime, all right, which I would fall under, and then down below it's going to give me, say for example, give me the cost using the calculator for trading these different markets. Okay, this is on each side, not round terms. So you have to look at it. So if I'm doing less than 1,000 contracts, for example, a month, then to trade, let's look at the where's the NASDAQ at? NQ. Let's go down. I'm trying to find it. Where's it at in this list here? Am I on stock? Okay, stock index. Here it is, right here. The E-mini NASDAQ 100 index, CME, Globex. That's the exchange. Okay, USD is $2.25 per contract, so that's $4.50 round term. Okay, on each term, meaning buying and closing out. And then the higher up or more contracts you trade over a month, then you start getting discounts on the number of or on the commission fee or that may be charged. Okay, so the commission fees are relatively inexpensive, guys. I'm be honest with you. So you can almost state and basically say to yourself, okay, if you fall under this category here, trading the E-mini NASDAQ, $2.25. So it's basically $4.50 per contract. Keep that in mind. If you are trading, less than 1,000 contracts. All right. So as you move up in tiers, meaning the more contracts you trade, if you do so, I'm not telling anyone to trade a bunch of contracts because with me, I'm only looking in today's time to take one good trade or two good trades a day, and that's going to be in. So that's I'm not going to be in with a bunch of contracts, and if I'm just doing that on a basis of 5 days a week, I'm not going to be trading a whole lot of contracts by the end of the month. So I'd fall in this category right here, $4.50 round turn. Okay, so that's fairly decent. Okay. But you can contact them and let you know what you're currently paying in commissions, and they may even give you a better rate. Seriously. So it's just up to you. But I just wanted to kind of cover and go over AMP Futures today. You can go to their website, ampfutures.com, or you can contact them directly, and they'll provide you information, with a series of questions that you may have. Again, they are a regulated broker here for traders that are looking to use them here in the United States. And just want to kind of give you some ins and outs and my personal review of them because I use them. So why not kind of talk about them, right? But outside of that, that's all I wanted to do was share a bit of information with you and surrounding my broker of choice currently as of right now. I'm not saying I will always and continue using them. Things and times do change. So, but anyways, if you're not a current subscriber, please take the time to go ahead and click on the sub button down below. Yes, I know this wasn't a going in detail talking about the strategy and showing you setups and talking about giving you tips and advice surrounding the strategy and how I trade. I'm not here on this channel to push anyone in any particular direction. I'm just here to share with you the information that I have at hand and my disposal and things that I choose of my choice, meaning the way I trade based on experience. Again, if something or a system is currently working for you, like I always say, stick with it. Do not fix or try to fix something that's not broken, okay? If it's making you money, stay profitable. Stick with that. Don't jump ship. Too many traders start getting confused to where they move from something that's working and then they try something new and then they kind of lose touch with what was working for them, and then they kind of get, they lose their bearings. But anyways, again, if you're not a current subscriber, please take the time to go ahead and click on that sub button down below. Make sure to turn your post notifications on so you don't miss one of the uploads. If you found value in today's video of me basically kind of giving you the nuts and bolts about AMP Futures and possibly using them as a broker, please make sure to click on that like button, that thumbs up button. And that's all I have for you guys today. I wish everyone a safe trading day and see you in the next video.